Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Warisatulh, and today I would like to explain about language groups. So we have 6 learning focus. The first one is how to define language group, and then community of speech, and also social network, community of practice, uh, social social um, social identity, and then also we have group membership. So let's start from the first topic about how to define language group. So language group is basically is about the people who speaks the same language, and then they share the same norms and the same appropriate language. For example, UK and US people have a same language, right? They both speak English, but they have a different of pronunciation. Like we have British accent, and also we have American accent. So they speak a same language, but have a different style of communicating their language. So it means both of them uh, both of them are a different group language, because um, either yeah, even they speak the same language, but they have several distinguished things in a pronunciation, in a grammar, and etc. So yeah, this is how we can define the language group. And after that, uh, we move to speech community of a speech. So community of speech, it's also people that communicate with each other, and they have some appropriate things, some similarity in norms, and also they can speak the same language and have a same identity. So it's called a community of speech. Um, for example, like in people in small village and people in the city is have a different style of speech. Like in a small village, they have like a neighbor, and they usually have a work together. In, like, let's say in Indonesian society, we have a lot of things that we can do together in terms of social activity, like to cleaning the environment. Like, yeah, we have so much activity that we can do it together. Yeah, we have much activity to work together. But in city, usually peoples are individualism, so they tend to be work something by themselves. And after that, we have social network. Social network is about the connection between one individual to another individual. So yeah, it's called social network. um in social network is depends on the people, like how they can communicate themselves to other. If they have a common sense, so they can have a strong relationship. And after that, we move to community of practice. So it's so interesting. I think this point was so interesting, because we know that people that share the same common senses usually have like a same ideology and the same language. For example, in it usually occurs in community online, such a game online community or K-popers community. So they have their certain things that others cannot understand about it, because they have their special terms, and then their slang, and then yeah, it's so much different with so different speech of groups can have different terms with others. For example, in a K-popers thing, in community of K-popers, they have several terms. For example, fandom. So fandom is a group of fans of a group of fans from one group that they're like. And then also we have in K-popers, we have fan sign. So fan sign is activity that we can meet our idol, so we can ask for the sign like this. And yeah, it's about the community of practice. And after that, we can move to social I mean like ideology, like yeah, ideology. So we have so much ideology in society. For example, in terms of religion, and then gender, also the professional things. Like for example, if yeah, for example, if we in the classroom and there are the students and the teacher, it can be different in communication, right? For example, I as a student have to speak polite to my teacher, because the teacher is someone who powerful in the class. So yeah, it's a ideology. So we can yeah, even even though in outside the class I speak informally with my friends, but I can switch if I as a student in the classroom. um the last topic is about group of membership. So this things is about yeah, people who have like several connection, like me as a child from my mother, and then me as a student in the college, and also me as a friend of my friends. So yeah, we have like a different type of speak if it comes to the society. For example, is code switching. So people who can speak uh, more than one language, or multilingualism, they tend to have a code switching. For example, they may use English to their colleague, but they use Indonesian to their family. So yeah, because he or she themselves have a different identity in different society. I think that's all for me about the language groups. That's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.